Hello everyone and welcome to my King's Gambit King's course. So, I would like to congratulate you. You finally reached the final boss, the most unpleasant move. E takes f4. Let's get going. Uh, first of all, this is the most principal move because hang on, the guy gives away a pawn, so why not just grab it, yeah, for free? And yes, it's it's really difficult to prove that white is okay here. I really, I would say, I really struggled to find some normal lines to make the gambit work, and of course, all our problems they begin here. Then our pawn is taken. So first of all, we have some choice here. Yeah, there is like bishop c4 move, d4 move, knight c3 move. There is even, but don't laugh too loud, even h4 move used to be played here. Probably not so recently, but it's one of the gambits. But I'd like to suggest you to play the knight gambit. King's knight gambit, it's the move knight f3. In my opinion, this move is the most logical, and well, first of all, we develop our piece, and also we protect h4 from this very unpleasant check. And I think we should start with the move g5. Move g5. This is thought to be, the official refutation or something. At least, in my according to my really poor knowledge, yeah, probably before I started making this course, I thought like, okay, g5 is something the black should know some lines here, but in general, black is doing super fine, and g5 is the way to play against the king's gambit. But somehow, I believe that white has a way, let's say, a way out here. And in general, it's not like white is fighting only for a draw. It's very interesting, and I think the way to play here for white is h4. H4 is, the most a natural move in some points. So we have a target to attack, and we start immediately by undermining this pawn structure. Fighting for some space advantage, and of course taking away h4 square from the queen. Yes, so this is already covered by our rook. You can also, time to time, especially in blitz games, you can try to gamble with, I would say, bishop c4 move here, or maybe d4. But in general, I think sooner or later, your opponents would show like the right continuation, and sooner or later, like, just extinguishes our initiative and starts, collecting material, or if they already have some material, then okay, our destiny is not that easy. Yeah, let's say. So let's go with the h4 move. Here, basically, two normal moves exist. I don't even want to speak about g takes h4. It's just, it looks ugly, so it doesn't deserve our time. We just go for d4 and something. So the main move is, of course, g4, but there is a rare continuation, d5. And d5 would be nearly killing blow, because, I mean, okay, this g5 h4 inclusion is just fine for all these fuck-bear counter gambit positions, but somehow we can play d4, and this is very nice. d4, so now we wait for d takes e4, and only now we take on g5. That's our plan. Knight f6, knight c3. Somehow this move is also important, so we attack on e4 at the moment. Bishop c4 is somehow not so good. Just just trust me. Bishop b4 is the move, and now bishop takes f4. So the trick is, after bishop c4 here, for example, black has bishop g4, a very strong intermezzo, and white is basically in a big trouble. So after bishop b4, we take on f4, h6, and seems like we get to retreat with our knight to h3, but as they say, not today. Today we go for bishop c4, and this is very nice. I believe in a practical game, white would be even a slight favorite, especially if black sees this at the first time. So h takes g5, bishop takes g5, and now, well, I mean, of course, I can annotate each and every engine move, but I believe almost no games, or maybe no games at all, has been played in this line with this move order. So just for example, I just show you a few lines here. So for example, bishop takes c3, takes, and queen d6. It may go like just to prevent knight b5. So after castle, knight d5. But here, okay, white plays queen e1, and it's really hard for black to find the balance and stabilize. So maybe you can try f5, but after g4, this is just completely wild position. So the problem with f5 move that now we don't have e6 square for our bishop anymore. So that's why this move is at least questionable. Knight c6, queen takes c4, and bishop e6 is maybe, a good attempt to minimize the risk. And, well, white can just play on here with some moves like, I don't know, like rook f5, I believe, and then rook a to f1. But at the same time, if you think there is a right moment to find a way out, you just go for, I mean, even rook f5 deserves to be here in our file. But I would say that queen d3 is a nice way to force a draw. King d7, so this is logical, and we just take here. Queen d5, and we start breaking through. So probably queen takes c4 is the move. We play d5, another tactical brilliancy, and in case if black takes, we just take, and rook a d1. So the bishop is clearly under attack, and c4 is one of our ideas, so king e6 is necessary, and now there is a nice move g4, which basically forces the repetition. So our next move is rook f6 check, and then back. And I don't see if black can really do anything about it. So rook g8, for example, check, and I don't think we even need to take on d5, because in that case, position becomes a little bit shaky, but just keep on giving checks, and okay, that's a draw. Well, another move is knight c6 here instead of bishop takes c3, also a logical one. So here we go probably for the queenside castle, queen d2. Bishop e7, just trying to retreat and to protect our knight. Castles, knight e5, for example. And yep, it's not so clear if we are going somewhere, but there is another trick like bishop b5 check, c6 and d5. Looks very nice, to be honest. Takes d6, and well, as usual, this ends in an unclear position. After knight c4, we calmly play queen e1, and after knight takes d6, we suddenly take here and take here. And this turns out to be not that simple for black at all. So probably black has to sacrifice a queen, takes, check, bishop e7, and for example rook e1, queen takes b7, takes here, and g3. So this will most likely be a draw, but I think black is probably need to be slightly more precise, because white has a lot of pawns, and if, for example, white managed to collect a7 pawn, these free connected passed pawns could be quite something. Yeah, but I mean, of course, not while our pawns on the second rank. But again, if black plays carelessly, this game can end in white's favor. But as for white, I think white always has sort of the way out, because king can never find enough pawns to protect his majesty from a perpetual check.